old dogs used to eat these. She's not fussed. This is Flora. More of these crab apples. They must come from this tree. Tell you what, I'm so glad I wore my wellies. Flora, come on. This way. Too steep, that is. Too wet. Wow. A squirrel. It's actually a building over there. Remains of some sort of wood store. And further down here, there's a nice building I'll show you. Used to be a wood mill. This is a few years ago. Flora. So this, there would have been a river running down here which they would have made. And it would have, all the water would have funneled down here and into this little V shape that they've made. Alright. And then it would have went down there. Oh, it's all full of water. The river's overflown. Whatever it's called. But there would have been a big wheel in there. It spun round when the water went in there, spun round and then cut all the trees up. Let's go down there. There is a sign that tells you what it is. Go this way. The dog can't swim. Go, get out of there. Oi. Wow. So all of this was rebuilt. So they rebuilt all this because it got washed away by the river. And this is probably only about 5 years old and it's already crumbled. So the new stuff's all crumbled away and the old stuff's still there. It says a lot. Let's see if I can get over there. But yeah, they dug up. Oh. They dug up all this ground and put a big tube underneath. That's what it looked like. So there's sluice gates, that's what I just showed you. The twin-metered system is unusual and would have allowed the sawmill to function even during periods of very dry weather. You see what I just showed you up there? And there would have been a bridge going over to the wheel that was in there. Come on, Flora. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Laura, wait. We got a dog in the water. She don't like the water. It's quite deep, to be honest. Laura, come here. That's it, in the water. This way then. That's it, jump, 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 jump. Come on, jump. In the water. I'm going to pick you up. Oh. Don't like the water. But yeah, so they dug up all of this and they put a big tube running through for all the water. That obviously didn't work. Mother Nature. So by there is just a drop, which I'm sure people don't know about. I don't want my dog to get blue. I'll get away from there. This way. I'll tell you what, look at that. It's where the wheel used to be. That's quite a drop in there, you can't see it. Oh, hopefully it don't cave in on me. Even the dog's on there, well. So this would have been the wheel was. Spinning round, getting fed from up there. Sorry, my camera shit, it's my first video. Look, it's just overflowed with water. And over there, there's some sort of woodshed that I used to have. We'll go have a look at it. I did read it aloud to you, just no issue with it. The overshot water wheel was fed by a mill pond positioned towards the top of the valley, which has supplied water from twin leaks. Wound up. What was that? Okay. Yeah, that's the cottage in the woods. There's another woodland over there to the left. It's got a witch's remains of the building. Apparently a witch lived there with their wizard sons or whatever. So there would have been a big wheel there spinning round. They must have owned this woodland, unless people could just do what they wanted back in the day. I'd imagine you could just build wherever. I doubt they're original steps, but it could be. This is just a footprint of an old building. Alright, well, on with the walk. So the river that's above there is gone, it's dried up. It's been diverted probably into this river, which is why it's so full. It has been raining a lot, but still. These things. I think back in the day, they used to take these things, get loads of them, piss on them, leave them soaked in piss, and then they'd light them on fire And you can take them with you. So when they was on long journeys, they could take the fire with them, rather than trying to just light a new fire from scratch. I don't know why they piss on them, but whatever. Say if they wanted to light one of them fucking bow and arrows up real quick and fire it into a castle, that's what they bring with them. I think this is maybe a bat. Nah, I don't know. It's for a bird of some sort. Bird of prey. River looks lovely, doesn't it? Strange colour. This river gets shut down all the time. Well, not shut down, but they put signs up everywhere saying don't let your dog go in the water because it's full of shit. The Welsh water like to just empty their sewage into the rivers and the sea. And they do it twice a day, every day of the year. That's what we pay for. I'm on the wrong path. I need to be up there. Oh yeah, this gully. See it all down there? That would have been the river that fed that wheel thing. The windmill, wood mill or whatever it's called. Wheel mill. They probably made this river. It's mad how much people did back in the day, to be honest. Anyway, we're going to go across the old river. I'm not going to go there. Not with that attitude. Of course I'm going to get up there. I'm not going to get up there. We'll pick another spot. I just got a fucking thorn to the lip. Oh, fuck. I'm stuck. Oh, God, fuck off. Just fucking thing stuck to me. Get off me. Fuck that. Hopefully, hit me in the lip. Hey Flora, we're going this way. Down here. Ooh. This way. Bought myself a drink. Stolen it off my kids. Right. If anyone's wondering what camera I'm using, it's just an iPhone 16, I think, with a gimbal. I bought like 8 gimbals for, it was £10 a piece. from this website called Paul Fosh auction house. You can buy loads of cheap shit. But you can buy pallet loads of stuff for cheap. But they tend to divide it up into little packages of like 4 rather than selling you the whole pallet. But I bought 8 kids iPad things just before Christmas and 8 of these gimbals. I sold all the kids iPads for 50 quid each, so I made £40 profit on each one. And I didn't sell any of these gimbals. I didn't really try, to be honest. So I've still got 8. I'm keeping them for myself. They're like worth 100 quid on Amazon. Hit me up, I'll sell you one for cheap. I can hear people in the woods. Yeah, but I don't know why I feel kind of embarrassed walking around with a camera, especially if I know they're about to be in the shot, because I wouldn't feel comfortable about being filmed. I don't feel comfortable about filming, but I want land. And I've got like 3 YouTube channels just started, and one of them's just going to be me walking my dog. I think it's something. Some people are making money from just walking around. They're not talking though, so maybe I'm ruining it by talking. I've only had a dog a week, split with my missus, lost my family, only see the kids on the weekends. We've been split now about 4 or 5 months. I'm living in a warehouse. My workshop is either I give it up and rent a house, or I keep the workshop and keep making money so eventually I can buy land. So I decided to just live in the warehouse. It's cold, but I'm coping. She had the dog for like 4 months. Made some big deal about you're not taking my dog away and all this shit, even though it was my dog. So I left her with the dog because I wanted the dog to be with the family, with the kids. And then 4 months later, she don't even fucking want him. Here. So now I got it. I've also got to work a full-time job with a dog. Everyone told me, just get rid of the dog. But fuck that. We're in this together. Me and Flora. Mm-hmm. Because I know if I get rid of the dog, make life a lot easier. But 3 years from now, when I'm settled somewhere on my land, I'm going to want a dog. And I'll just regret ever getting rid of her. So keeping her. Plus she gets me out of the house. I smoke a lot of weed. There's another tree that's come down, look. But yeah, I smoke a lot of weed, which makes me do nothing. Kills boredom, so you don't, like, boredom is what makes you get up and do something. But if you're never bored, you just sit there for fucking 8 hours just doing nothing, just scrolling on your phone, playing video games or something. You just treat weed like alcohol, like you wouldn't drink alcohol every day. You know you got a problem if you did that. And that's how weed should be. But I smoke every day. I didn't quit. I did quit. Last year I went the whole year without weed. And then Christmas time, just last week, I just decided I wanted to smoke some weed. There's another tree's come down. There's a load of trees that come down. You know, sometimes when a tree comes down, you can get big, it pulls up all the grounds and unearths like big nuggets of gold or some kind of gemstone, you know. I can't see any gold there. This one's just leaning against the trees. I'm about to walk in this path now. Yeah, I've got 3 YouTube channels I'm gonna make. I've got one that does my handyman jobs. I'm a carpenter, but I do a lot of oh, Laura. Why'd you do that? It's just rolled in the mud. Yeah, I've got one handyman channel where I wear these Meta Ray-Ban glasses which records while you work, so you can see your hands while you're working. And then I've got a warehouse where I buy vans and convert them into camper vans. So I'm going to make some videos of all those van builds. And I make catering trailers. Someone wants me to make a whiskey barrel catering trailer. Whiskey barrel bar actually. But it's 4 meters long, big whiskey barrel. So I'm going to make that next month. I'll make a video for it as well. And then I've also got these walks that I go on every day with the dog. And I'm just going to keep recording it every day until it starts to make me money. And then I can buy my land and build my life before my kids get too old. They're 2 years old and 1 year old, 2 boys. I figure if I buy land 10 years from now when they're like 13, they ain't gonna care. They're not gonna want to be there, they're gonna want to be out with their mates. They'd only come up if I had some motorbikes or something for them to ride. But if I do it now, while they're young, they'll love it. You know what I mean? It's a good life. Gotta get that land first. And it's expensive. Because I want it close to where my kids live, within an hour. And I want it big enough so I can ride tractors and stuff, you know. I want at least 12 acres. Oh yeah, there's another trees come down. Anyway, I'm not talking anymore because that's not the purpose of the video. I might have ruined this video with just talking to myself. Let me check another setting, what the other settings like. Oh, that's a good one. They cut a lot of trees down everywhere you look. I mean, that looks like a... Is that rotten on the inside? I don't know. They all look like it. Typical ash dieback. But they're just slowly cutting the woods down. Look. Oh, it is rotten in the middle. Oh. Maybe they were right. They're just getting rid of the dead trees that are around the footpaths to stop them falling down on people. This way. Oh, sorry. Didn't realise she was over there. Getting dark now.